Ah, Pshoo, and Dinaway, Dog. Bienvenue. Welcome, everyone, to another edition of the Blue Green Ocean Road with your host, David R.R. Stenberg. Here with him is Captain Morgan on a poop deck that's awash in a sea of mud.
Ugh.
It's mud season here, folks.
Yes. March.
Nothing, nothing but cold and mud
Mud.
and whatnot. Say, Dave, you ever have a sebaceous cyst?
Assist.
A sebaceous cyst. I mean, subdermal.
No.
It's kind of like a
Like a boil.
overactive pore that builds up full of white blood cells and turns the white blood cells into feta cheese.
No.
So when you
No.
so
Uh,
so when you squeeze, it produces like a unique odor. And well, anyway, I had one taken off of my back. It was hard to reach. I couldn't quite get behind it,
yeah.
squeeze it. And so the doctor says, well, me thinking that it was only like about a half inch or three-quarters inch, she's going, this thing is the size of a golf ball. And I'm
Jesus.
going to have to cut deep, make a huge incision, 6 inches, and yank the thing out. And it's going to be very difficult. So it took her an hour to cut this thing out, pull it out. And all the time she was talking to it and says, I've named it Walter.
Did you put it in a jar and take it home?
She put it in a jar, but she kept it. She wouldn't give it to me. So as she showed it to me, it looked like this great winking homunculus that lived on my back. I think it was going to grow hair and teeth someday. But if I left it on there long enough, and and I says, oh, what's that burning smell? And she was cauterizing it with these very sharp cauterization needles.
Hey, Mike.
And I could smell burning flesh while she did it. And it was just an amazing experience. Anyway, she called it Walter. And I tried to get a picture of it, but she kind of hustled it away. I suspect that she's keeping it for some reason. I'm not sure.
She's making a clone of you. She's going to clone your ass.
Something like that. Hey, Mike.
How you doing?
What word from orbiting space station Kennedy?
Well, no word. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm just warming up. I ain't thought of nothing yet.
Yeah.
I'm pretty,
You guys
Oh, sorry.
pretty traumatized by
Kinda
your
like-
story there.
Yeah, I'm still kind of like
You know what I had at the beginning.
stuck on the burning flesh and someone keeping some of it.
George gave
Well,
birth to
I
a
gotta-
golf ball.
Yeah.
Named it
Did
Walter.
you ever have a sebaceous cyst?
No, what's that?
It's like a gland that it's like a pore, an overactive pore that just kind of goes, I don't know, kind of like develops like 90 and becomes infected and becomes this huge sac and catch-all for like white blood cells.
Oh yeah.
And over the
okay.
course of time, these white blood cells they form cheese, and everyone, if you can get at it, you can squeeze the cheese out of it. But I can't. Well, on my back, so I think in this thing is like a half inch, maybe three-quarter of an inch, just a little lump, but it's kind of unsightly, and it's like I got to get rid of it. So I go to a dermatologist. I says, okay, I'll take that out for you. Then she's like looking at it and says, it looks like it's tiny from the surface, but underneath it's about the size of a golf ball. And I'm gonna have to make a 6-inch incision on your back, and it'll probably be deep. It's probably be deeply embedded. So, and it was quite a process. I was talking to her the whole time, and like I told Dave, she named it Walter, because it took on its own personality. And
I like this dermatologist. Where do you get her?
she's great. She's like South County. So I chose that location because it's easy to get to. I don't have to drive into Providence or anything. I'm kind of an old man. I don't want to drive in traffic anymore. But anyway, it's out. I got a big stitch. Better to have stitches than a lump, I think.
Yep.
Like a scar or something like that. But I don't know if you've had such a thing, but I hope I don't have another one of these things. Yes, folks, for subscribers from the Blue Green Ocean Road will get a discount on the new coffee mug offered, the Walter mug.
Oh, the Walter mug. Yeah, we need to
So
start
put in your
merch.
orders
We gotta
now.
make merch.
Order early.
Oh yeah, Walter mug. Good idea.
Oh, God.
That's easy to set up. They don't make it until somebody orders it. Then they just make it.
Yeah,
It
you
ain't
can
like
just,
you gotta. It's on demand.
yeah. Maybe both our viewers will probably want one, or maybe not.
I doubt it.
I don't know which one of you guys is going to order one.
Oh, she was like Walter
I'd
brand
order one.
mayonnaise. Yeah, we should sell that.
Yes. You know, so, you know, it has the consistency. It smells like feta cheese, you know. I don't know if you
Ooh.
ever
Really?
sweet, but yeah. Oh,
Ah.
come on. Well,
I'll never eat
Hopefully-
feta cheese again.
Perhaps that's where they get it from.
hopefully you'll never have the pleasure of having, but I guess they're fairly common.
They're
you know.
common. They're common.
Um,
I didn't know it was called that, but they're common.
yeah. Well, I've had mine for like 12 plus years, you know. I just,
Yeah, I had something like that in the back of my neck, like a lump. It was just a lump, and it stayed there for 20 years. It's just a lump. And then one day it started leaking. So I
did you ever squeeze it?
A bunch of stuff came out. I had a napkin, tissue back there, and now I got a little scar tissue.
Well, anyway.
I
Such
saw
is
some.
that.
All right, so when I was a kid, this really freaked me out. There was this woman, some kind of distant relative. She was a really fat woman, really kind of not very attractive. Put that way.
Nuts, but
And-
very attractive. That's the only reason you put up with such.
And she had something like that, and she asked my grandfather to take care of it for her. And he squeezed this thing, and it just kept squeezing it, and it just kept coming out, and it was just so disgusting.
Yeah.
And they weren't like, they were used to it, like that's just what you do, you know. It's like
Yeah.
just freaked me out.
How old were you?
Oh, I don't know, 6 or 7.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
But you couldn't take your eyes away.
No, it's like like driving past a car crash, you know.
Don't look.
I wish
Well,
I
yeah.
hadn't, but I couldn't look away. It was
Yeah.
just
Such
all-
is life, as they say.
Yeah, well, you know, that's what you get for having a physical body.
Right? The joys of being human.
Hey, Mikey. All right.
What news of the North, Mike?
Yeah. Hold on. Oh yeah.
Hey, what news of the North?
More
Oh,
like the
Cowboy Mike.
See,
I can smell that mustache.
The real
Smells like
flavor
cotton.
saver.
Made it.
That's what I miss about a mustache, man.
I'm saving. I'm
You drink
saving all
beer,
that for.
and it has that foam on your mustache. You go. You start, yeah.
I'm saving all
Yeah.
that for gun smoke.
Creamy pints. Of which I had one last
Creamy
night.
fucking pints.
Great.
Creamy Walters.
Stewed batch. I was thinking of taking it home and like breading it, deep frying it.
I wish I had it. I wish I had it so we could look at it.
I know. I wanted to get a picture, but she spirited it off to some dark recess of
Should
her
have tackled them.
laboratory
Says, hey, that's
to
mine.
perform medical experiments on
My
it and try to
baby.
bring it to life.
We cloned it.
George gave birth.
It's getting bigger. It's in the back room, and she's feeding it other people's cysts, and it's getting bigger.
Ah.
Yeah, who knows why she grabbed it? That might be like something's going around. They're trying to study it, and not make everybody panic. Like, you know, it's just
Pretty soon we'll have them. Everyone will have them.
They'll be all
You're like-
over us. These fucking leaking pustules.
Right. They'll send government people around to collect the discharges of them. You know. You'll
no,
have
just
to-
collect
So
the
they can
people.
breed more.
I know,
They're
I
going to
know
put it in the
somebody-
chemtrails as they fly over us.
I know somebody who had those on their head, just the little like bumps, and they went in and had them cut out, and they were just little like balls of pus.
Wow,
Yeah.
that sucks. How many did they have?
Oh, a few.
A few.
Yeah, the pores they work really well until something happens to them where they get fucked up and they stop working correctly and they don't discharge sweat. They just collect infection and like a deep-seated infection, and it just collects a bunch of white blood cells trying to constantly combat the infection.
Little volcanoes.
So,
Puscanos.
plus-
They're on
What do
YouTube.
they
You can
call
watch
those?
them all day if you want.
What do they call
Yeah.
those things? That they're not. They're like worse than pimples, but they're kind of the same.
It's sebaceous
sebaceous cyst.
cyst.
I think there's another name too, but yeah,
Boil.
boil.
Yeah, there is another type as well. I'm not
A
sure
boil.
the distinction between the two, but
They're all just called boils. It's a boil.
boils.
You
I
pop
had
it.
one right
Yeah.
there one time. I had one right there, and I just kept squeezing it, and shit just kept coming out, but it never like went away. And then one day I
Yeah.
squeezed it so hard, this
Your
little,
eyeball came out.
no, it turned black. The white stuff was black.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was
You
at
got
the
to the
root.
root of the problem.
That was the root of the issue, and it never came back. Yeah,
Well,
I think I actually
Yeah.
stuck it with pins.
I'm not
That
going to
was
time
my-
when we change the subject because all of this is out.
Yeah.
So, talk about it.
Okay, folks.
Yeah, it's just
That's
like,
dead.
oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, all right, let's start over again.
La cucaracha.
Come on, come on. I'm probably not going to do that. I'm just saying I'm going to.
No, start over again. George will say the greeting, and we'll get going again.
All I can take is greeting, cut out the shit, then
Yeah, there you go.
because he went right into
I missed the greeting though.
right into
I missed-
boiled news, right after
I
the
missed-
intro.
Why? It's just content.
That's content. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's content.
I've rethought
Come on,
it. I
man.
think you're
Be
right.
brave.
Yeah, it's like
Who else?
medical information. It's not just boils.
I'd
it's
be
other things.
offended if you cut that out.
Okay, it doesn't matter, really.
I-
I'm fucking around.
I mean,
Pretend
I
like
might have
this is
some random
relevant.
mustache. You never know.
Oh man,
Not going to
love you
get us
guys.
banned or anything, right?
No, that's perfectly fine. You can do
Hey man, what
bullshit all
happened to
day.
your? What happened to your?
What the hell
memory?
else are we going to talk about?
I don't know.
That thing on my
Yeah,
ass.
What happened to your measuring cup?
Oh,
Dirty.
no, it's
You had it last week. You weren't around. You missed it.
Oh, I was here.
Last week,
George missed it.
George was missing.
Yeah, let's go to a memorial for my cousin who set up there in Woonsocket. Had to. That was good. I had cousins come in from all over, and
Always
get a
good.
chance to. Yeah, it's
Everyone's
a sad
flying
way
in.
to see everybody again, but unfortunately, that's the only kind of time we get to do such a thing.
Well, it doesn't have to be that way.
Yeah.
You're free. You should get one of them bus tickets. Bonanza gives you like I don't know. It's like $200, and you can go anywhere in the country for a month. Just you get on a Greyhound any old time. It's a Ameripass. I think they're probably 200 now. They used to be $75. And you just get on a bus. I'm sick of this place. Get on a bus. Go somewhere.
Amtrak does a deal like that too.
It's not as cheap.
Train,
probably.
but it's a lot more expensive.
Yeah, trains are
It sounds-
sometimes more than fucking planes.
Yeah.
It sounds a lot better though. Like if you're born in the back seat of a Greyhound bus than an Amtrak. You know.
Rolling down Highway
More
41.
like conceived. Not so much as born. Bus driver will kick you off. You have a baby here. Have it at the rest stop.
Yes, in the men's room at a rest stop.
You know, you start screaming on the bus, they kick you off. Ask me how I know.
How do you know, Dave?
Oh, I bet like when I got out of the Navy, I got so drunk in Seattle, I only made it like, I don't know, maybe an hour out of town. I got in the back, right? And there was this couple, and they had one of those flasks, you know, the things with the spout, like it's one of those, right? Says, what's this? They said, it's rocket fuel. So I went, was it like wine and beer? Says, yeah. So anyway, so we're drinking this, right? We're getting louder and louder, and we got kicked off. We got kicked off the bus. So there was a bar right there, so we went in there, and then we just carrying on until the bus came by. I think it was 6. They kicked us off like around 1, and 6 o'clock the next bus came by. So yeah, I didn't get far. So you can't scream out. You can't give birth on a Greyhound bus. You just can't.
Okay.
Unless you, I don't know. I don't know what you could do to a woman to make her not scream while doing that. You know. Just fucking duct tape her mouth, some shit.
Speaking of
Get
that,
kicked off the bus.
All right, now we're getting in that dark.
Oh yeah, duct tape the mouth of a pregnant woman while she's giving birth on a bus. That'll be the title.
Yeah.
That's what I'll call this podcast.
You're gonna get us demonetized for that.
Oh no! I wish there was such a thing.
We have to get monetized first, though.
They'll just sometimes they just block shit or they make it disappear. Doesn't matter. I don't care. This is just
Hey, D-boy.
we'll always be able to see this shit. You know, if you have the link, sometimes they
Whatever you do,
they
don't talk
promote
about
it.
actual medical procedures that are happening in Europe that aren't happening here because they will block you.
Like what?
You can't know
Like what?
because we're here.
You can't talk about it. We tried that once.
You got to go there, and then you can talk about it from over there. I like this. This is bad, right? They're gonna make us start showing government IDs to sites to look at content. Guess who's not going to any sites? I can cut that off. The minute it wants my ID, it's over.
For what sites?
Anything. It's to protect the children.
Oh, okay.
It's
Hey, do you guys have any gold?
No,
I do.
You see the price of gold? What gold is selling for?
Yeah.
$5,175 an ounce.
Yeah. Buy gold. You got gold?
You have any old
I'm not
bits of
saying
gold
here.
around, like old gold jewelry or anything? Cash it in.
Mm.
I don't know.
I don't have any, but I think I'm gonna go get some.
Yeah, get it now. This is the time.
yeah, buy some now. This is the buying time.
A lot of people in Johnston walking around wearing gold.
Oh yeah. It's not dangerous. It's getting dangerous to walk around.
Around ripping chains.
Yeah, I don't
It
follow.
sounds like a Julian plot.
I got investors. They're doing something.
Nice greasy Julian plot. Yeah.
PC.
So anyway,
Involves a pawn shop and
Yeah, it's
It's the
back to magazines
pawnbroker.
under the
Yeah, you
fucking
piqued my
mattress,
interest.
man.
You said
what do
pawn
those
shop?
3 balls mean? I said, Mr. Pawnbroker, what do those 3 balls mean? I think it's
Hey,
2 to
wait.
1, buddy.
Pawn store?
If you'll ever get your shit out of here.
Is it the porn store where I get my dirty magazines, or the porn store where I sell the stolen watches?
That's where you can get Kilgore Trout novels.
Yeah.
That's where
Anyway.
Montana Wild Hack magazines are. Montana Wild Hack.
you ever watch that Antique Roadshow?
I've seen it.
Yeah.
I started watching that this week. It was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, like anything else, like, yeah, those are great, when they value something. Like, we used to watch it now and then, and being in the antique business,
yeah.
well, I mean, something you can place a value on anything, but if you can talk somebody into buying it for that price, that's
That's the
the real
secret.
magic.
My dad
It's just
called
like,
My dad called
good
it
luck
finding
trying
the
to-
asshole to fit the seat.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you can, you sell it for whatever you can get for it. You know,
That's why
that's
eBay.
the real
You can
value
do it
of
on eBay,
something.
man. You just set a price, starting price. Nobody wants to go for it. Fuck it. Repost it later. Just keep reposting. Well, it's great when they stop fighting over it. When you get two, who really want it. When I did it a lot, I wasn't paying attention to everything, and there was this one thing I didn't think that much of. And then I'm looking at some of the other stuff, and I noticed that the thing had shot up, and there's these two guys fighting over the fucking thing, right? They were these old machinist tools my dad had. I didn't even know what the fuck they were. I put as many as I could in one of them flat rate boxes, and then I dumped it out on the table and took a picture of it, and I put, I don't know, $20, right? And they did. I think I got like fucking like close to $80. They'd fought over it. No idea why, but they both knew what was in there. So yeah,
Those are
that's
the
how I
local-
found out.
They were probably machinists.
I was in a
Albums,
local
too,
store the other
surprised me.
day, and I saw a poster for Ringling Brothers and Bonham and Bailey Circus. You know, I started looking that up and see what but it's just so many variables. You know, like the year, the design, the condition.
Yeah,
Oh.
and you got it, except it doesn't have a little D in the corner. Ah, fuck. Oh, you know what I have once? First edition Kill a Mockingbird, right? I got very excited. And then I was looking it up, and
It wasn't first print.
it was, but it was a Book of the Month Club selection. And if on the jacket said Book of the Month Club selection, it just went out. It just wasn't this. It was like, no
Not
big deal.
really a first print, first edition.
That happened to me all the time. I'd get a coin, right? And it like, it's worth $1 million if it has a little D on it for Denver or some shit, right? I never had that, you know. It's just it's a trip.
Laura got the first print, first edition of Alcoholics Anonymous.
Which one?
Alcoholics
Remember
Anonymous.
Yeah,
Remember?
I remember
Yeah,
that.
thousands.
I actually I entered that in their database. I put that database together, right? And I saw that. I said, "What the fuck is this? These are free, right?" So that's not worth anything. I figured it was Carolyn's and just fucking got mixed up in there. And that was the most expensive thing in there. That was
Big Red, man. She
Yeah.
got that for a quarter. Sold
It's
it
like
for
worth
$5,000.
$15. I think she got like $9 for it, and she got it like for a
5,000.
quarter at a fucking.
She paid a quarter for that thing.
She paid a quarter, 50 cents.
5,000.
She paid a quarter for that thing.
Well, probably
She didn't
for
talk him down.
a bag for a buck.
Well, it was still a bag for $1, and she got a bunch of books, so it's probably.
Oh
less
yeah,
than-
she did good. She's
Okay.
got the most success that I know of. I did all right with albums. I was surprised. I think I was the first one to realize people were going back to vinyl because I put them up right, and then they were going. They were like people were fighting over them and shit. That was fucking great. I didn't expect that.
People were before going back to vinyl, they were using them for rapping.
Huh? Oh yeah,
They
but this
buying albums for rapping, and they liked a lot of the rock albums were really popular with the rap guys.
yeah.
They liked that beat, and they could get, make it into a.
Crosby, Stills and Nash. I heard that one. Teach your children and all that shit. That's good. Yeah.
Which
there
is
was a-
documentary about Sly Stone. And it turns out like Sly's drummer, although everybody in the documentary is going, see Sly, he's influencing everybody. But they use him the drum track. It's like most hip hop and rap is using the drum track from this
Yeah,
drummer.
ZZ Top used the
Sly's
click
drummer.
track. In those early '80 ones, Shop Just Man, those albums, Eliminator and Terminator and Killinator and Texanator.
Get
all
that
those
disco beat.
haters.
ZZ Top with the disco beat.
Ha ha. Ha 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 ha.
We're the only ones who can make that cool.
Oh yeah, I fucking love them. But that was it. That was a click track. That was a big scandal, supposedly. They didn't care, so fuck it. I think he used a peso for a pick. A Mexican peso.
Now we're talking.
It was funny. I saw their interview. They go, well, yeah,
Right.
drummer's name's Beard. He's the only one who ain't got one. Right? They said, why'd you shave your beard? So we're too ugly.
Hey, it's true.
Hey man, when the radio was like full of just shitty disco and bullshit, You know, every now and then you'd hear ZZ Top, Tush, or I heard it on the X, man, and suddenly you got something to listen to on the radio.
That was my 8 tracks. I had Fandango, I had Tess Hombres, and Tejas. I love Tejas. I like Sleep in the Desert. Fucking, I just have that track go over and over again, you know.
One of the first albums I got was Fandango.
I didn't get Fandango
That
till
whole
after.
side that's live, fucking awesome.
I saw it after.
Fandango was great.
Everybody told me it was the album. I had seen the album, but I'd never heard it yet. I didn't have that one. Then I got it, and I said, holy shit, it was almost, yeah, it was great. It was like I had a recording of the concert I went to. It was the only one I ever had like that, you know. Oh, fuck. I think Bursting Out, Jethro Tull's Bursting Out was when I went. I saw Tull, I think I saw him 3 times. I saw it with you guys.
Yeah.
And I saw him again
that
in
was
San Diego. I saw them again.
The
in San
Bursting
Diego.
Out tour.
The same one.
Ah.
Yes, too. I saw it, yes, on the West Coast after we seen it here. They'd made it up to San Diego, so I went again. I saw The Who. It was
I didn't get to see The Who. They canceled the show. I had a ticket. They canceled the show.
San Diego let him in. So I saw like 3/4 of The Who. Moon was dead, but he hadn't been dead that long.
That's because that was like right after the that stampede there in
Yeah.
Cleveland or whatever in Ohio
In
or
Connecticut, I think.
Yep.
Then decades later, they decided, hey, anybody who has a ticket to that show, we're going to reimburse you.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that thing's long gone.
Yeah, right.
Well, it's like,
I'll never get my $7.50 now.
No, damn it.
well, they
Remember
had
that
to get
shit?
rid of that festival seating because that's what really killed it. Was you have the stampedes as festival seating. You know, now it's very carefully, assigned seats.
Man, you don't
They're
live
very
in the front.
careful.
I went down,
Yeah.
Alice Cooper, me and John went down to the front, right? And I went into it, like I yelled into his ear and he couldn't hear me, right? And I just started, I said, let's go. That's what I was saying, right? And then I just said, I just had to leave. I just started leaving. And then he followed. But fuck me, no way.
That was a fun show.
Yeah, but it's no good down there. That's just nuts. Fucking, I could hear I felt like they were bleeding, man. That was fucking bad, you know? Anyway.
Yeah, that
Alice
was a
Cooper
bad
good.
feeling, man. When
That
your
was a good
ears,
show.
you lay down at night and your ears just ring.
Uh,
It's like you're doing damage. Yeah.
Yeah, when you come out, right?
We just
good
watched
days.
we watched Monterey Pop Festival last night.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's when the Hell's Angels punched the lead singer of
Monterey.
Jefferson
That,
Airplane.
that was the next one.
Oh, the next one.
Yeah.
Monterey was peaceful. Yeah.
Monterey.
Yeah.
I think Ravi Shankar stole the show at that one.
For sure. Yeah.
Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, the Mamas and the Papas. I think they hosted that.
And
Monterey
Otis
Pop
Redding.
Festival.
Otis Redding was really good at that.
Otis Redding. When you saw though, when Jimi Hendrix came out and did Wild Thing, right, and then Ravi Shankar came out after him. It's like,
Here comes a real musician.
yeah.
This guy is incredible.
And the crowd loved it too.
It was like one of those peaceful, beings at
No,
a time.
that guy was ripping it up. Just
Yeah,
watch him. You
right.
couldn't help it.
Janis Joplin.
Yep.
I saw.
she
Yeah,
was-
you know what? That Alice Cooper show was a movie. Show I saw. So that was a recording.
Welcome
of
to
that
my
one, too.
nightmare.
Yeah. Only
Yeah, I
Women
saw that
Bleed.
movie.
His
Also-
early albums are great.
Yeah. Man, I still play Schools Out every June. Rank it.
That never goes out of style.
No.
That's a forever song. That's better than a Christmas song. Your Christmas song might start to suck someday, but that School's Out ain't never gonna. They ain't never.
School's
Gonna,
Out.
One thing I didn't realize though is the teachers play that too.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Parents.
Yeah, Laura plays it.
It's like Christmas, It's like when the summer comes around, teachers love it, man. They love it just as much as the kids.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like,
More.
yes.
Yeah, my wife ends up with work in the summer. So she ain't really done. I mean,
Oh jeez. She's
not all
exploited.
summer, but there's always like, what are you doing? So I'm doing this, at home without pay. It's bullshit.
She's exploited.
Yeah. Fuck that job.
She works for the Catholics though. They do that.
Yeah. That's true.
We had Dan Butterworth had this agent, and they were Italian American Catholics, and they were forever trying to get him to do free shows at Catholic churches. Well, it's for a good cause. He's like, I get this much for a show. I'm not working for free. Well, it's for the
That's
church. What I care, it's for the church.
The Catholic Church is one of the wealthiest corporations on the planet, if not the wealthiest.
It's the
corporation
wealthiest
on the-
organization on the planet.
Just say, just tell it. Just say, ma'am, I'm one of the meek. Okay? So, can I have a can of soup or something?
I remember when I was a kid, my grandfather, was talking about rich people, and I said, "Wow, rich people, they must be very generous. They have all this money to give away." And he looked at me and he said, "No, how do you think they got to be rich?
That's
They
right.
didn't get rich by giving their money away."
George, they
Are
wouldn't
you
even
nuts?
trickle. We don't even get the trickle they promised us, right? They got all the money and it's supposed to trickle on us. Now they're building robots to replace our asses. That's what they're doing with the money. The job creators.
Yeah.
They're creating jobs for androids. Who's gonna buy this shit though?
That's the problem.
I know. Don't they? What the fuck?
Everybody's going to be out of work with no money, and nobody's going to buy the
Well,
products made by all the robots.
As long as you maintain your social credit rating, you probably get a universal basic income. It's going to be a
That's
meager
not-
fund that you can spend meagerly.
That is never gonna
And
happen.
if they decide that you're going to, what you're purchasing isn't politically correct, you probably won't be able to buy it. Or
Yeah,
if you
they
say
never-
something untoward to the government, then you probably won't, your universal basic income will diminish and your ability to travel will be diminished. Things like this. There's a
There's a Doc Mirror about that.
There's the kinds of things that China's experimenting with, and
they're doing
a
it.
lot of people are looking at it here.
Yeah, it's being done here. A bunch of states have that ID already. You can show your ID to save the children to see content. It's not here. The Midwest is just awash with all the state houses there did it. Because there was one ruling the Supreme Court did a while ago, and it opened the gates to this. So you got to show government ID, you got to prove your fucking age, right? And now they're talking about having to do it right at the operating system.
Now you have to have a special ID to travel on an airplane across the country.
Now you need one to get on a site
Especially,
where there's content, Probably YouTube, but no, actually the tech companies are fighting it. Google and them, Apple, know what that? Because I'm just like, Facebook ain't worth it. I'm not showing them because all your shit gets out there and it's a third party vendor, and they're supposed to they're not going to ever lose it, but they always lose it. They always do.
Yeah.
Even Discord, everybody trusted Discord. Discord dumped a fucking ton of records out.
Trust nothing.
It's just no, you can't. No, not that. Not the
My grandfather
fucking
told me
idea.
a long time ago. He held a quarter up. He said, "You see what it says on the coin? It says, 'In God we trust.'
Yeah.
You see him?
You see.
No. That means you trust no one."
Yeah. Well, trust God. If you ever see him, trust
He
him.
said, "Yes, Grandpa, I see him in you,
Oh,
him and everybody."
then
I
he
see
never
God in
stops
everyone.
slapping you.
all others pay cash.
Yeah.
God we trust. Everyone else cough up the cash. Hey, what happened to
God,
Cactus
Grandpa.
Pete there, Mike? What happened to Cactus
him off.
Pete and his mustache there?
Yeah, it was making me choppy. I couldn't take the choppiness.
The
Started getting
edge.
tired of choppy.
Yeah, we don't have computers for that shit. If I put that up, this thing would bog to a halt. The whole podcast would just start smoking.
Another
Some low-tech
digital.
shit. I got to try
another
the fucking
digital
live streaming on YouTube.
letdown.
I got to try that. Maybe I'll try it next week. We'll just
I mean,
go-
is it the limitations of your computer? Or is it the limitations of the program you're using, or the
music. I'm recording it
service?
too. I'm recording it.
All right.
I got a browser open. I got Chrome open, and I got OBS open. That's recording the
You
screen.
can do live streaming and have a comment section that's commenting live. while
Yeah.
you're watching.
You know what you could do? Yeah,
Except
you
there
know
won't
what?
be any comments.
No, the forums was beyond the chat. We could
We're
just
trying
like
to-
send. I think we can send pictures
we're trying
to
to
each other or
talk-
something like that. You know, you know
Trying
how
to
like I hold
talk and
shit up to the
comment
camera
at the
now.
same-
I don't know. It's worth a shot because like I'm gonna have to start doing it like on the road. And, like at 3 in the afternoon in Italy, I ain't gonna be fucking home. You know, I'm just not. I'm gonna be on a beach or I'm gonna be at somebody's house or some fucking thing. Or maybe a soccer game.
You're gonna be in an Italian jail.
Well, we do it from there.
With Bubba.
Well,
No, Mario.
With the Italian version of Bubba.
Mario and Luigi, my two new friends. They're plumbers. They know pipes.
they'll be plumbing, all
They
right.
be plumbing, all right.
Bend over. Hi, Ben. Nice to
They'll
meet
be
you.
They'll be purging
they'll be
fluids.
cleaning out your drain for sure.
Rhoda. Hi, I'm
You're
Rhoda.
gonna be in
This
yeah.
is
an
Ruth.
Italian jail with rats
Live from-
carrying pieces of pizza across the cell floor.
What do you think they put people in
Jeez.
jail for in Italy? Like napkins
an
on the right
American.
side of the plate.
Everything.
Being an American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard at least the food's good in Italian jails.
No, I never heard that.
Well,
Well, they did a comparison of jail food. You know,
My
of course,
brother-
American
my
jail food's the
brother-in-law's-
worst. But
Daughter is a prison guard. She's not
okay,
saying there's too much good about it. You know, it's a bleak place. We drove by it. It's just bleak.
they're all bleak.
It's bleak though. It's
Every
like
prison's bleak.
it looks like they built it in the 14th century though. It's 14th century bleak. You know what I mean?
probably was built in the 14th
Oh, well,
century.
maybe even earlier. It might be too young. It might be it's
Maybe
got a
Romans.
dungeon.
It's a Roman prison.
It's got a catacomb.
No, Rome didn't have prisons. They had the Colosseum.
Yeah, the gods still carry lances.
Yeah, it's a little like human fat candle. Walking around with a candle made out of human fat.
I heard it smells like bacon.
Well,
Them's the best ribs I ever
Smells
ate.
like prosciutto.
Human prosciutto.
Mm.
You're not really doing the proper Italian hand gestures. Gotta do the right ones.
No, but I
it's
could,
doing the curly and the mo and the curly and the.
it sucks. Your computer's
Curly
all
Howard.
choppy. Yours is coming in choppy. Probably because you had that thing on.
Probably, yeah, I
Initially.
chopped myself. Mwah.
It looked like you kissed your fingers. That's what it looked like.
Mwah.
What do you do with it? All your Italian people that watch this, Dave, they're gonna be pissed.
They don't know what he's doing.
I'm speaking Italian sign language. I'm pissing everybody off.
They don't even. There's no resemblance to anything that they would recognize.
You.
You know, like no, like I don't want it.
Reno's in the road. Lock him up.
This one got me right. If you don't want something, say, hey, you want some coffee? The answer is like this, Mike. So it looks like yes. It's like this. Like
Really?
that's a no. Yeah, it's a no. I don't want it. And sometimes that's a. With it. The first time I was like, you just said yes. What the fuck's going on?
I like my garlic sliced wafer thin.
My favorite's what do you want?
What do you want over
Well, no, it's
here,
like from a
baby?
distance. There was this guy, I used to buy like black market cigarettes, right? So there's a guy on a corner. I stopped the car, right? I had the headlights on him, and I'm looking for my money, right? And he's sitting there with the headlights on it, and he finally started doing this. Oh yeah, oh fuck, sorry man, right? But you know, I could see that from a distance. Like, you know, what the fuck is this? You know? Yeah, I like that. I like that shit.
See, you're already like shopping at the using black market sales.
Yeah,
Italy, you're gonna get yourself in trouble, man.
There was a
He's gonna
truckers'
be in
strike.
jail, man.
There was a truckers' strike, and everything was starting to disappear from the shelves. I mean, it was a general strike. The whole country went to a halt, and they weren't going to. Nothing was going to move until they got what they wanted. So there was a big holdout. And so when I was working in Rome, and it was weird. This guy comes up and says, "Hey, you're from Naples, right?" I go, "Yeah." And he says, "Could you get me some cigarettes?" I said, "Yeah, okay." So when I went there, I got it, and it ended. The general strike ended when all the tobacco was gone. Like even Naples didn't have any. That's when and it took a while. That's when everyone lost their. I don't know if nicotine would have the effect now it did then. Probably not. But that was, I guess it would be food now. You know?
People still smoke over there, right?
Not as much. No, it's gone. It's pretty much gone. It's like here. So it's getting rare and rare to see a smoker. You know. It is like vaping might be the thing. I mean, like people might still be vaping, but I didn't run across a lot of that either. There are vape shops though. I'm going to land when I land in Italy. I'm
What
gonna
about
try.
weed?
Huh?
What about weed?
Oh, there's weed, but it's decriminalized. You can't. There's no.
No more weed. No
There's
more
no
weed, man.
stores. You go to Amsterdam. Everyone goes to Amsterdam.
You gotta travel all the way to Amsterdam to buy your weed?
It's not really an all the way. It's I don't know. Italy's the size of New Mexico. To give like some kind of idea and like the distances, you know, it's not bad. They got bullet trains though, Mike. Got a bullet train. I'm gonna take that. I'm taking that fucking thing. Yeah, when I go up to like Florence, I want to see all the the big ones, Milan, all that shit. We're gonna go to Milan because Motto and Alexander's from there. So I know we're gonna bullet train to them because like her and my wife are fucking inseparable, you know. So definitely gonna do that. So I'll let you know. Ooh, I'll do the podcast from the bullet train. It'll be like this. Yeah, we're going pretty fast.
They have Wi-Fi on the bullet train.
The
Don't they? They
Wi-Fi.
must have.
Wi-Fi's everywhere, George.
They're mine.
Wi-Fi's in space. You can get space Wi-Fi.
Space Fi.
Yeah.
So you have a departure date? You have your
Nah.
plane ticket yet?
This summer. I plan to be on the beach before the end of summer. As soon as possible.
All right.
I retire
Don't stay.
right after May in June, right? Pension, all that shit. And then I'm all business. Matter of fact, this week I'm gonna find out how to ship stuff. I'm gonna start packing stuff up. It's up to my wife. It's really I wouldn't ship anything, but it's the stuff she wants. So it's whatever it is, and then ship it
So
over
she
there,
must be
and then-
really looking forward to this then.
Oh yeah, it's the final purge, George. You know how much fun I had with the house, right? Now I'm really well close at the guitar and that's it. Well, be fucking A, man. You never see me so
Well-
happy. I don't know nothing. I don't have to worry about nothing. I don't have to fix nothing. Yeah.
Well,
Final
several
purge.
times Dave has told me he was gone forever.
Yeah. This time is gonna stick. I feel good about this one.
Sure.
Finally. I'm out of here. Oh yeah, I know, right? Fuck, how many times? When I was
Back
young.
to the old world.
The first time I ran away, Mike, I was 5. Yeah, I walked out. It was raining. I had clogs. I was wearing clogs in my pajamas. And I went up to, you know where Bakers used to live, that neighborhood?
Yeah.
Well, there was a kid that I went to kindergarten with, Frazier, I think. And I go up there. My big plan was I was going to get when he was going out to the bus. I was going, hey, I'm fucking taking off. You want to come? Right, I was going to take him with me, right? I figured we could get water. I knew we needed water to live, right? There's a 5-year-old brain. And so I started getting bored because I didn't realize it was Saturday and Jeffrey's never coming out. He's inside warm watching fucking cartoons, and I'm waiting for the school bus to come by. It's fucking Saturday morning. So I start
In the
fucking around with
rain.
their hose in the backyard. And then his window was, who are you, little boy? Right? She took me in, called my mother. They came up. Then I was like in the bedroom all day, right? And my aunt, everybody kept coming over and looking at me. They were looking at me. They weren't coming in, right? It was like I was some oddity, right? My dad came home and spanked me. Never spanked me again, or before, just pulled the pants out, big scene, and he left. He went back to work. And yeah, that was weird. That was my first attempt. All right, five. Yeah, it was drizzled. It was fucking drizzling, and I had clogs on. I went out with clogs and my pajamas. I left the door up so it would make a noise.
Maybe that's what he needs.
I did it another time. I think in 7th grade. I think it was 7th grade. I got a bike. I got my 10-speed, and I went all the way up Dolly Hill Cole Road. I got to the top of the hill, Dolly Hill, where your house is, George, right? So
What
that
about
took
parents'
fucking
place?
forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm heading south. I think I'm going to California. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Anyway, so I go down that next hill, right? Right after the hill, past your house down to the bottom. Then I looked at the next one, and I said, "There's no fucking way," right? So that's when I gave up. But I went in the woods, that little woods there, and I went down there. I took my bike down there, and I just had like, all right, I'm just having I got some peace, right? Like, so I was all right. I guess this. All right, fine. I'm going home, right? And I spent the day, and I got back before I beat because going back was wow, it was great. Actually, I'm fucking going all the way down. Jesus, the cut. Well, it didn't take long to get home. I tell you, so. I beat the bus and nobody was the wiser. That
Dave,
was one
the
time.
first time I met you, you were AWOL from home.
Yeah, I did that a lot. I was in a teepee. I was like hiding under fucking John's bed, this shed. That was a bad. You're cornered in there. There's no exit. Not good. Yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah, those were fun.
Jump ship
was
in
fun
Australia.
times.
I'm staying there. They didn't let me.
Every now and then I get a letter from Dave. I'm gone forever.
Yeah, I sent that letter. I meant it.
I'll send you a ticket one day.
Yeah, is that what I said? Fucking, that'd be weird reading that. I don't know if I could even. I know I'd get a kick out of it. I guess. I found when my dad. I sent my dad, right, and it was all fiction. It was just a load of lies. Just I painted this great picture. Just exactly what he'd want to read. But I'm reading. I said, "This is a fantasy." That was not what I was doing. But yeah, paint a nice picture. Makes your parents happy.
That's so strange though, because like I never had that inkling to run away ever.
Really?
I mean, when I got older, and like but like I never.
I don't know, man. I just get sick of shit.
I made the whole little. Put all my stuff in a bandana on a stick and fucking took off.
Yeah, you did have an Italian family, Mikey. Yeah, your parents were cool. I mean, where you lived was cool. That was cool. That was laid back as a motherfucker. I like being there. I like the atmosphere at your house. There's no reason to run.
We took in runaways. Yeah.
Yeah.
Runaway dogs, runaway cats. Cats, you had them numbered instead of named.
Yeah, run away, everybody. I remember my sister's friends ran away from home, and they'd be living there. It was like the runaway place, place where we would go.
Sure.
That's cool. I'd rather have that than the place everybody ran from.
There was a long time I stayed there. I just stayed there. I slept on that couch. I watched nature shows. I went drinking with Deal. I fucking was up there. I think I lived there. Pretty much.
You slept on the short man couch for a while? Yeah. Did your time on the short man couch?
Yeah. Me and Baby Dog. Baby Dog.
Baby dog.
Yeah, Baby Dog. Old Baby Dog.
That was the last one to come. They had an order. They had a pecking order.
Oh, yeah.
Bear, Shaz, and then Baby Dog. He was last. Wagging his tail with some fucking thing in his mouth. You want this, don't you? Don't you?
Don't forget Buddy and Guido. Guido Sarducci.
Guido,
yeah. Boo!
I feel bad for all the people with goat marks on their car.
Stanley. Stanley.
Stanley,
was
how come-
cool.
Look out! You look out the window. It should be on your car, though. All my friends park down here. They learned to park down the end of the driveway.
Stanley was a cool goat.
Yeah, sure, it's cool.
Yeah, spent all afternoon looking under rocks with Megan and Ryan.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, like our kids for a while. There's nobody, we took them.
right.
Howard Johnson's penny a pound. They weigh them, and that's how much it was going to cost to feed them.
Wow.
I think the other thing they had going for them, they had a liquor license. I'm not sure. I don't remember that. It's kind of fuzzy.
Howard Johnson's.
It's a little fuzzy.
Are there any more Howard Johnsons around?
I don't think so.
Hojo's.
I don't know.
I think there's a Hojo's up here. I think so.
Well, they used to be everywhere.
Yeah.
Remember the one down in Johnston? We used to go to it.
Yeah, that's the one we went to. Penny a pound. That's probably why they went out of business.
Probably why we went there.
Probably why. Well, it's just. Then we had that. Oh, Jesus. Probably, you talk about get demonetized. Remember Sambo's?
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck? We didn't even know what that was. I didn't know.
Had no idea that was a racist thing. And I just remember being in there like 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, tripping my brains out.
Yeah,
This guy coming out and fucking with us. Was he the manager? Was he the cook? What the fuck was he?
That was a Denny's chain.
Yeah, it's like
Sambo's
Denny's.
was part of the Denny's Corporation because it's similar to Denny's. They owned it and then they changed it to a Denny's. But it was from down south. There was a lot of it was called Sambo's.
I wonder who Denny was. Jesus, right? Some
Who
kind
the
of
hell was
lynch
Denny?
guy, maybe.
Yeah, you know.
Denny. And why didn't he ever learn to cook?
Some days it's a good day to die. Some days it's a good day for Denny's.
I ate there a lot. that 1 month between the house and this apartment, that was like my restaurant. I knew the girls down there. I thought it was all right.
Were any of them fat and blonde?
All of them were. That's why I was in my glory. Fucking loved it in there. I just
Cushion for the push.
I just got buttered up and slid around.
Roll them in flour and
No
nail them in
flour.
the wet spots.
Ooh, flour.
They just stick their finger in your coffee to sweeten it up.
2 fingers. 2 fat fingers.
I'll take 2 fingers.
I saw the eclipse down there. Well, I didn't see the eclipse down there. I was down there, right? And I was in the parking lot, and the girls were out there and shit. And we were just amazed at the cloud that was in its way. There was no clouds anywhere, right? But there was one cloud in front of the fucking eclipse. It was like... I watched it through the reflection in the glass in my Jeep. I was waiting for it to... and it was a cloud. I think I took pictures of it just because it was hysterical.
No clouds anyway, but it's one cloud, right?
Yeah, it was. It really was. That's how I remember it. There might have been a couple of more out there, but it was like a blue sky mostly. Yeah, I remember that. That was all. What was that? September. Must be.
Maybe it was the fat blonde waitress shadow.
It was August.
That blonde waitress eclipsed the sun.
You ain't lived, man. You ain't
Be
lived.
nice.
Oh yeah. Oklahoma City. Sharon. Sooner barbecue. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oklahoma
Everybody's
City,
got-
so pretty.
It wasn't really.
It's a lot of the
That's my
same.
first
part of what I
experience
saw.
with cockroaches, though. I mean, the first time this country boy had ever seen cockroaches before, and you'd think that I'd seen them by that point, but they lived in this apartment. I think it was like $25 a month, or maybe a week. I think to live in this apartment. And as soon as you walk in, there are no windows in this place. As soon as you walk in and hit the lights, they'd all be scattering for the, you know, under things and the crevices and stuff.
Wow.
But never experienced them before.
I saw a huge one in New
Oklahoma
Bedford,
City.
right? I went in there. I was guarding the place for like 16 hours. It was New Year's Day. It was kind of cool. I got there like first light, and it was at the mouth of the bay, New Bedford. So that was cool. Then I go inside. I have my shit, and then I just hear something, right? And then like the antennas first, right? And then this head, right? And I said out loud, "Look at the size of that roach." It was like big enough to punch, right? So I ran back to my stuff and I put it in the back of my truck because I wasn't taking them home. The place was loaded with them. But that was the biggest one. I've been in the Philippines. I was impressed by that one. That one had a face. He had a fucking face.
As gross as they are, they're a successful species.
Oh, yeah.
Florida's got some big ones. They call them water bugs down there, but they're the same species and they're huge.
Yeah. Africa got cockroaches, but they fly. Well, of course they do. It's Africa.
Well, they all fly.
Everything sucks there. Like fucking, if you think you got a bad thing, they got a worse thing. Yeah. So you got a mountain lion. We got tigers. You know, we got fucking lions. King
Right.
of the cats.
The lions eat tigers.
Those hippos are fucked up, right? They just hate you.
Yeah.
You know, if you see a bee, you want to kill it right away. That's how they feel about us. They see a human, they go, "Fuck that thing, get it."
Yeah, I've heard other people say that the hippos are really aggressive.
Yeah,
I think they're the most dangerous.
they're the most
Yeah.
killers.
They kill more people than anything else in Africa.
Yeah.
Mm.
And they run. You know, I saw a guy. It's like this black dude. He's going down this road, right? It's all dusty and shit. And then suddenly he notices there's a hippo in the field, and he's eyeing it like, is it going to take an interest? And it's thinking, should I take an interest? You could see it, right? And then it just turned, and he just booked it, and it started chasing. I said, "Fuck!" You know, you thought the neighborhood dog was a pain in the ass, right? Holy
I don't think
fuck.
they eat you either. I mean, they'll
No,
kill
they just
you,
kill
but
you.
I don't
They'll
think
stomp
they're
on you.
vegetarians.
Yeah,
but
they just want you
they
dead.
just-
Do you ever
The
eat a
bites with
bee?
them big. I saw a video of a guy in a boat, and the thing's chasing the boat. He's got the motor going as fast as he can, and the thing's like almost getting him. You know.
They're all just under the water. Sometimes it's like 80 heads just come up at once, you know? Boom!
Right. Yeah, they're pretty graceful underwater. You know, they pretty actually very. You know,
They're
that's
just
their
walking around
medium.
under there.
Yeah.
Fuck. So there's no swimming. Really?
No, because if the hippos don't get you, the crocs will.
Oh, yeah, it's plenty of other shit, right? They're just like parasites and. Like the Amazon's got that bug. If you pee in the Amazon, this bug will go up the stream and into your dick. And
It's
starts eating
actually
you.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
they're
a
nasty.
crustacean. Is
Yeah.
it a crustacean or a fish?
I don't know. I gotta
It's
look
like
it
a
up
tiny
again. But
crustacean or fish that does that.
there was that
I don't
couple.
know.
That guy that did drugs all around the world. He was gonna go lick the frog down there or something. Cornucopia, something cornucopia. It was good. He went to Greenland and they got mushrooms there. Then he went to a hot spring. So that was funny.
Is that-
right?
Is that guy
YouTube
from
channel.
Trailer Park Boys?
Is this the guy from the Trailer Park Boys?
No, this is just this was a YouTuber who was trying all these psychedelics around the world, sort of. Something cornucopia. That's what he called himself. I'll try to find it. But that one was weird. Going up the Amazon trying to find this frog, and there was this like guy that knew, like the shaman or some fucking thing, and they, something on the skin. But the danger was to pee right into the river. That was what was bad, or even just go in it, because of
Fuck
those
that.
things. In that area, anyway. Yeah.
Then they got them giant snakes that'll drop on your boat and sink
Yeah.
your boat and grab one of you.
Also, the humans hiding in there. Those are some hardcore fucking people. You know, like they're escaping like murder charges or something. You know what I mean?
Oh, in the Amazon?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to escape, if you got, if you don't want to go, just go there. Ain't nobody coming after you.
Yeah, they have folks that live in the Amazon that don't want to be found.
Yeah.
They have tribes that are still don't even want contact. They
Then there's
kill all
that.
the people.
Yeah, the humans in there. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
not just little bugs in the river.
Oh.
Man, how do you sleep in a
There's that-
tent?
There's another island. There's a place in Indonesia like that, the Andaman Islands.
Hmm.
This kid from America, like, I don't know, within the last 10 or 15 years, he wanted to be a missionary. It's like against the law to go there.
Yeah.
Like against the law, you cannot land there.
Yeah.
And they just kill you. They
Yep.
just kill any outsiders. They know what you're about. They don't want anything to do with you. If you land there, they kill you.
Yep.
That's what happened to that kid. But he's going to bring him the good word, and they killed him.
You ever see that movie At Play in the Fields of the Lord?
Yeah,
Oh, I love that movie.
I
Waits.
read the book. The book was great.
Yeah.
Peter Madhyson.
You ever see the movie?
Yeah,
Kathy Bates and Tom Waits and pull out Lewis. Pull out Lewis.
was it Daryl Hannah? Who was the blonde?
Can't
Who
remember.
played that?
It could have been. That sounds about right. I think it was.
And
There's
then there was
another,
the other character who ends up being like the only one left. Ends up being stuck out in the forest. He's like a mercenary. Who was that guy?
Yeah,
I
who
can't
was it?
remember who played him.
Remember
That was
Kathy
cool.
Bates?
In the book, he was like an Indian, you know, and so the priest is like, "Well, what are you doing down here? Like, aren't these your people?" He's like, "These aren't my people."
Oh,
You know,
Lewis.
these people-
Lewis. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who
That
played
scene,
him?
that scene where he's headed to the cliff in a plane and Tom Waits is sitting next to him.
Oh yeah.
And he pulls out at the last second and Tom Waits doesn't know he's going to do it, you know? That's great. Pull out Lewis. Pull out Lewis. Lewis. And then Kathy Bates gets so messed up from the experience, you know, and she goes back home and she's like, bye.
Oh, take care, folks. Enjoy mud season. Like and subscribe if necessary. If you can possibly
Smash that like button.
Yeah, smash it.
possibly bring yourself to do that.
And watch Down by the Law.
Down by the law.